meters freestyle boys, 100 meters backstroke girls, 100 meters breaststroke boys, 200 meters elite girls, 100 meters butterfly boys, 100 meters breaststroke girls, 200 meters freestyle boys, and at the end we will see 4 by 100 meters Medley mixed relay.
Ešte raz dobré ráno, dámy a páni. Radi vás vítame aj v dnešný poldeň tu v Banskej Bystrici, plavecký bazén Štiavničky na Európskom olympijskom festivale mládeže 2022. Dnešný program, ktorý nás čaká, je následovný. Začíname disciplínou 50 metrov voľný spôsob chlapci, po nich nasledujú dievčatá 100 metrov znak, chlapci 100 metrov prsia, dievčatá 200 metrov polohové preteky, chlapci 100 metrov motýly, dievčatá 100 metrov prsia, chlapci 200 metrov voľný spôsob a na záver uvidíme štafetu 4x100 metrov polohové preteky, mixované štafety.
Fastest winners from 16 different national Olympic committees.
Another day, another swimming session. It's day 4 of the European Youth Olympic Festival 2022 Banská Bystrica, and we welcome you all during our streaming session number 7. Let's start the session as we always do with the ceremonial march of the team of referees and team of officials. The competition will be observed by team of officials, 2 referees, 2 starters and 1 technical delegate. Let's start with the introduction of the 2 main referees. For men's events, that's Mireille Zimmer from Luxembourg, and for the women, Jürgen Bosch from Germany. Starters for today, for men's events, David Gelashvili from Georgia, and for women, Rudolf Salzer from Slovakia. The technical delegate, Gary Stoops from Ireland. Those are the people that will observe today's morning session. Yesterday we had a great and exciting racing day. The most successful National Olympic Committee so far is Team Italy, at least as far as swimming competitions are concerned. They've already claimed 6 gold and 5 silver medals and also managed to break the European Youth Olympic Festival record in the crowning event of yesterday's evening session. That was the relay of 4x100 meters freestyle boys, and the Italian quartet Ragaini, Passafaro, Ballarati and Bertone became the champions in a new meeting record. For the next hour and a half, swimmers from all over Europe will try to advance into afternoon finals and semifinals in following events: 50 meters freestyle boys, 100 backstroke girls, 100 breaststroke boys, 200 meters medley girls, 100 meters butterfly boys, 100 meters breaststroke girls, 200 meters freestyle boys, and the last event, 4x100 meters medley mixed. That is 2 boys and 2 girls in each team. Now let's get to the racing. The first event, event number 20, is 50 meters freestyle boys. There will be a total number of 6 heats. This is heat number 1, only 2 swimmers there. In lane number 3 you can see Grisi Kochaku from Albania, and in lane 5 that's Alberts Hamelevkis from Latvia. All events with the length of 50 meters, 100 meters and 200 meters have the system of having heats, semifinals and finals. 16 swimmers can advance into the semifinal, 8 swimmers into the final, but all semifinalists and finalists must be from different countries, so it means that if there are 2 swimmers from the same country in the heats, only one of them can advance forward into the next part of the competition, a semi-final or a final. The first heat of the day is behind us, and now let's introduce heat number 2. Lane 1, Todor Gospodin from Bulgaria. Lane 2, Samuel Hodal from Slovakia. Lane 3, Bera Kaira Sarikaya from Turkey. Lane 4, Teo del Riego Torres from Spain. Lane 5, Alex Stoinov from Bulgaria. Lane 6, Niv Cohen from Israel. And lane 8, Rodrigo Ferreira Pereira. This is of course 50 meters freestyle, the shortest and fastest event of all. Freestyle is specific, that you can do basically anything you want in the water and swim any stroke you want, but of course everybody chooses the front crawl since it's the fastest one. In the second heat, Teo del Riego Torres, 24 seconds and 800 of a second. Winner of heat number 2. There is one more Spaniard to swim in heat number 4. It's going to be Lucas Rodriguez Sanchez. He needs to be faster than Teo del Riego Torres if he wants to advance. Those are the rules. Heat number 3 is ready. In lane 1, Recep Hazarkires from Turkey. Lane 2, Ilya Alimov from Estonia. Lane 3, Sander Kjær Sorensen from Norway. Lane 4, Filip Grujica from Croatia. Lane 5, Jakob Holinger from Austria. Lane 6, that's Martin Kubica from Slovakia, the hosting country. Lane 7, Emir Hatenai Solvason, Iceland. And lane 8, Nikita Kazarevsky from Estonia. Fastest reaction from the Norwegian Kjær Sorensen Sander in lane number 3, and he's also the one in the lead. During a 50-meter freestyle, everything needs to be perfect. The start, the underwater, the swim and the touch. And in this heat, the best one in all of them was Sander Kjær Sorensen, 23.91, the first swimmer to break the limit of 24 seconds. Heat number 4, the first seeded heat. The last 3 heats are always seeded, meaning that the fastest swimmers are in lanes 4, the fastest one in the last heat, and the next one in the heat before that. And so it goes: lane 4, then lane 5, lane 3, lane 6, lane 2, lane 7, lane 1, and lane 8. Heat 4 in the water: lane 1, Alexander Konstantinescu, lane 2, Ondřej Slavík, lane 3, Mikita Kudinov, lane 4, Leo Verschoten, lane 5, Lorenzo Ballarati, lane 6, empty, lane 7, Jakubian Kryške, and lane 8, Lucas Rodriguez Sanchez. Mikita Kudinov from Ukraine, the winner of this heat, 23.69. Lorenzo Ballarati, 23.78, and between them was Jakubian Kryške from the Czech Republic, 23.72. You can see that there were 2 Czech swimmers in this heat, but only one can advance. It's going to be Jakubian Kryške ahead of Ondřej Slavík. Heat number 5 ahead of us. Lane 1, Alex Nurminen from Finland. Lane 2, Vlaho Nenadic from Croatia. Lane 3, Petar Popovic from Serbia. I'm really excited to see him swim. He doesn't have one of the fastest times submitted, but he was amazing in yesterday's freestyle relay. Lane 4, Falemana Lopez. Lane 5, Alexander Shalonda. Lane 6, Matic Bijak Jambrovic. Lane 7, Ivan Harbarchuk. And lane 8, Leonardo Corrent. Good swim from Falemana Lopez from France so far in lane number 4. He's going to beat his colleague from France, Alexander Shalonda. 23.44, the time of the winner, the fastest one so far, before the heat number 6 commences. So far it seems that the qualification time for the semi-final should be just above 24 seconds, but the tricky part is with the system of just 1 swimmer per nation. We often see that swimmers from these strong federations are often from the same country, the 2 of them somewhere in the first part of the finished field. This is heat number 6. Heat 6 in the water from lane 1, Fitzgerald, Raje, Pasafaro, Castella, Bagi, Drakopoulos, Cvetkov and Krutsky. Good start from Davide Pasafaro, the champion from yesterday in 4x100 meters freestyle relay. Nicolas Castella is the champion in the solo 100 meters freestyle. They will be the first 2. 23.66 for Davide Pasafaro, Nicolas Castella 23.71, and Zoltan Bagi, the bronze medalist from yesterday's 100 meters free, 23.76, just 100 of a second ahead of Stamatios Drakopoulos from Greece. These are the official results of the last heat, and now we should see the summary results, and we will know which swimmers qualified for the afternoon semi-final. So the swimmers with the Q next to their time are the ones qualified for the semi-final. Everyone here except Alexander Chalanda. He was the second, but also the second in Team France. The last swimmer to advance, Alex Stojanov from Bulgaria, 24:18. Lover Schoten and Jakub Hollinger in the reserves. They need to wait at least 30 minutes to know if they can swim. That is the time that the team leaders have for any withdrawals they might have. Sometimes it so happens that swimmers get into more finals or semifinals than they expected, and they want to focus on their main event. Hence they can withdraw from the one they are not so strong in. That was the first event of the day, 50 meters freestyle, boys. Now girls and 100 meters backstroke. Again, 6 heats. In heat number 1, 3 swimmers, lane 3. Naya Hanna Jukic from Slovenia, next to her from the home country Slovakia, Nadine Horňáková. And in lane 5, Venla Holma from Finland. We could see the timekeepers were checking the backstroke ledge and swimmer's feet. There is a rule that swimmers must touch with at least a part of a finger the wall at the end of the pool. They cannot stand only on the backstroke ledge. In the first 50, Naya Hanna Jukic, 31:92. Horňáková from Slovakia second, 32:35. A very long underwater from Henla Holma from Finland, just on the edge of the 15-meter mark. That is the maximum that the swimmers can swim underwater. It's the yellow circles you can see on the lanes. The Slovenian 1 minute 7 seconds 17 100ths of a second. The Slovakian swimmer 1 minute 7 seconds and 84 hundredths of a second. Venla Holma third, 1:11:48. These are the official results. Now let's get to heat number 2. In lane 1, we'll see Suna Arfinjochtich from Iceland. Lane 2, Mafalda Mesquita from Portugal. Lane 3, Terezia Horvátová from Slovakia. Lane 4, Kerttu Rantanen from Finland. Lane 5, Mirtel Merima from Estonia. Lane 6, Sara Bogojevic from Serbia. Lane 7, Miriam Juriso from Estonia. And lane 8, Maria Eder from Austria. Very fast underwater from lane number 7, Miriam Juriso from Estonia. She was also the one with the fastest reaction time on the push-off. Good swim from the Slovak Terezia Horvátová. She's the first one on the turn, 32:14. Then Mirtel Merima and Maria Eder. lanes 3, 5 and 8. Horvátová, Merima and Eder. Seems that Terezia Horvátová might be the one to win this heat. 1 minute, 6 seconds and 75/100ths of a second. Then Myrtle Martema and Maria Eder. Terezia Horvátová improved her submitted time by about 20/100ths of a second, 21 actually. That should mean a new personal best for her and a win in heat number 2. Now in heat number 3, in lane 1, Rusne Vasilauskaite from Lithuania. Lane 3, Magdalena Pepegova from Bulgaria. Lane 4, Kiana Kortsa from Great Britain. Lane 5, Elena First from Austria. Lane 6, Natalia Zaiteva from Republic of Moldova. And lane 8, Anna Zahorovska from Ukraine. Lanes 2 and 7 will remain empty. We can see that some of the swimmers here swim just to the 15-meter mark underwater. Others not so much. Some of them rise up even before 10-meter mark. That will for sure change as they get older, since the adult swimmers usually all go until 13, 14 or 15 meters underwater, since it's much faster and you can hold on to the speed from the start much longer that way. In this heat, right now, lane number 4, Kiana Kortsa from Great Britain in the lead, together with her Elena First and Natalia Zaiteva. Kiana will be the first one on the wall. 1 minute, 6 seconds, 4/100ths of a second. Natalia Zaiteva second, and the Lithuanian got to the third place in the end, Rusne Vasiliauskaite. We will see one more British swimmer in heat number 5, Blythe Kinsman. Her time to beat is 1 minute, 6 seconds and 4/100ths of a second, made by Kiana Kortsa in heat number 3. Now heat number 4, the first seeded heat of the total 6. In lane 1, Isabella Nilsson from Sweden. Lane 2, Clara Sophie Barling from Germany. Lane 3, that's Giulia Passi from Italy. Lane 4, Naya Garrido Malvar from Spain. Lane 5, Patricia Geriksonaite from Lithuania. Lane 6, Julia Buci from Italy. And lane 7, Goeksu Guemesh from Turkey. Lane 8 will be empty. Beautiful high push-off from Naya Garrido Malvar from Spain. Definitely one of the candidates for a medal or the final in the least. Her personal best, 1 minute, 3 seconds and 24/100ths of a second. She swam that in Palma de Mallorca. Garrido Malvar obviously in the lead. There's no doubt about it. She will win this heat. In the second place seems to be lane number 6, Giulia Buci from Italy. She's fighting with Giulia Passi in lane number 3. Only one of them can advance. Naya Garrido-Malvar, the first one, 1:02.73. Patricia Geriksonaite, second, 5:62. And Giulia Buzzi beat her colleague from Italy. Buzzi swam the time, 1 minute 5 seconds, 76 hundredths of a second. Giulia Passi was 16 hundredths of a second slower. So that should be a qualification into the final for Giulia Buzzi.
Please don't use any whistles on the tribune, on the swimming pool.
Very quick time by Naya Garrido-Malvar, new personal best for her. She set the bar for the others. In the heat before the last one, it's going to be Frida Caroline Knudsen from Denmark in lane number 1. Lane 2, Wanda Švidrnochová from the Czech Republic. Lane 3, Flavia Kamzol from Poland. Lane 4, Aisa Claudia Prisecariu from Romania. Lane 5, Dora Sabo from Hungary. Lane 6, Blythe Kinsman from Great Britain. Lane 7, Martina Burzak from Poland. And lane 8, Klára Suková from the Czech Republic. We see two medalists from 200 meters backstroke here. Aisa Claudia Prisecariu and Dora Sabo. We saw the gold medalist Naya Garrido-Malvar in the previous heat. A fast first 50 for Blythe Kinsman from Great Britain. Behind her is Dora Sabo and Aisa Claudia Prisecariu. Blythe Kinsman still in the lead, but right now it's looking that Dora Sabo has switched to a different gear. She's attacking the first position. But Blythe Kinsman still in the lead. A better touch from her. 1:03.73. Dora Sabo, 1 minute 4 seconds, 300ths of a second. Third place for Flavia Kamzol from Poland. Then it's Aisa Claudia Prisecariu, Wanda Švidrnochová, Klára Suková, Martina Burzak, and in lane 1, Frida Caroline Knudsen from Denmark. These are the official results from heat number 5. And now the last heat of 100 meters backstroke girls. In lane 1, Nevena Grujic from Serbia. Lane 2, unoccupied. Lane 3, Lucine Allard from France. Lane 4, Esteayum Tonrath Nolgen from Spain, the favorite for the gold here. But I'm not so sure after what we saw from Naya Garrido-Malvar in heat number 4. She posted a very fast time that is almost as quick as the personal best of Esteayum Tonrath Nolgen in lane number 4. Lane 5, Elektra Magochu from Greece. Lane 7, Varvara Hlushchenko from Ukraine. Lane 7, Manon Richard from Switzerland. And lane 8, Esra Simay Özdeban from Turkey. The Spaniard with the fastest reaction time, but the first one to reach 25 meters is Elektra Magochu from Greece in lane number 5. So far the most even race of all that we saw. Tonrath Nolgen 30.84. About a half a second lead. Then it's Elektra Magochu from Greece. Lane 6, Varvara Hlushchenko from Ukraine looking great in the second 50. It's going to be a win for Estea Jumtonrat Nolgen. The time is really important, and it's 1:03.47. That should mean that even though she won this heat, she's slower than Naya Garrido Malvar. That means that Garrido Malvar is the one to advance. The official results of the last heat. Soon we shall see the qualified swimmers for the semi-final that will take place in the afternoon. Here they are. The semi-final will take place at 6:08 p.m. Last to advance, Isabella Nilsson from Sweden. Moving on to event number 22. That's a breaststroke, 100 meters by boys. Only 4 heats here.
So we have seen the first 2 events of this morning. It was a 50 meters freestyle and 100 meters backstroke. We will continue with our program now.
This is the lineup of heat number 1. 2 swimmers from the Czech Republic. In lane 4, Šimon Korčák. In lane 5, Samuel Hipscher. In lane 3, with them, Maxim Zrekstens from Latvia. So far, contest between Maxim Zrekstens and Samuel Hipscher. But a solid turn from Šimon Korčák. He caught up to the Latvian. Samuel Hipscher in the lead, in the blue cap. A tight race in heat number 1 between these 3 swimmers. Great finish by Šimon Korčák, but Samuel Hipscher stayed in the first place, 1 minute 7 seconds, 76/100 of a second, meaning he has the chance to qualify into the semi-final. Šimon Korčák will remain just in the heats with the time of 1 minute 7 seconds and 96/100 of a second. Maxim Zrekstens third, 1:08.19. Official results from heat number 1. Let's get ready from heat number 2. In lane 1, Elise Lamont from Switzerland. Lane 2, Colin van der Hof from Netherlands. That is the bronze medalist from 200. Better watch out for him in lane number 2. Lane 3, Peter Herman Sabo from Hungary. Lane 4, Supaja Biltev from Germany. Lane 5, Sebastian Caponia from France. Lane 6, Jakub Lenčovský from Poland. Lane 7, Eshot Chekoyan from Armenia. And lane 8, Jonathan Grachov from Israel. Lane 3 stayed empty. That was reserved for Petr Herman Sabo. Seems that he withdrew in the last second. Possibly for health reasons, as it usually is when the withdrawal comes in the last moment. But let's get to the swimmers in the water. Biltev Supadja first, 30:23, a little bit ahead of Eshot Chekoyan. Colin van der Hoef, 31:28. He might have a quick second half, since he's probably a specialist in the 200. Heat number 2 and victory for Supadja Biltev. 1 minute, 4 seconds and 75 hundredths of a second. Eshot Chekoyan second. Third place for Jakub Lenčovský. Biltev Supadja didn't have the greatest touch, and he didn't seem satisfied with his performance. There is one more German swimmer, Emilian Holang. Biltev probably wanted to be faster than him, so he could qualify for the semi-final. So let's watch for Emilian Holang and his time in the finish. He will swim in heat number 3. This is him on your screen right now. In this heat, in lane 1, Rafael Mimoso from Portugal. Lane 2, Artem Alteberg from Estonia. Lane 3, Andrea Miron from Italy. Lane 4, Emilian Holang from Germany. Lane 5, Kacper Maxajda from Poland. Lane 7, Ege Altan from Turkey. And lane 7, Neil Kadevai Mikolau from Spain. Kacper Maxajda from Poland, another finalist from 200 meters breaststroke. Of course, Emilian Holang from Germany was the silver medalist there. Great first 50 from Kacper Maxajda, 30:54. Ege Altan behind him, Andrea Miron, then Emilian Holang. Then a tiny gap, Artem Alteberg, Nikolaj Neil Kadevai. Kacper Maxajda still looking well in lane number 5. What about Emilian Holang in lane number 4? Also a good swim from the Italian in lane number 3. The first one to finish, Andrea Miron, 1 minute 5 seconds and 47 hundredths of a second. Emilian Holang second, 1:05.50. Third place for Kacper Maxajda, just 100 of a second ahead of Neil Kadevai Mikolau. The official results from this heat on your screen. Still one more heat to go. So in the first lane, Marcos Sanchez Serrano from Spain. Lane 2, Dariusz Koman from Romania. Lane 3, Boris Minkovsky from Finland. Lane 4, the biggest favorite, the champion in 200 meters breaststroke, Oscar Bilbao from Great Britain. Lane 5, Axel Glader from Sweden. Lane 6, Hugo Swanson from Sweden. And lane 8, Konsta Rantasuo from Finland. Fast reaction from lane number 5, Axel Glader from Sweden, 0.56. Both the Swedes with a very fast first 25. Alex Glader the first to turn. Hugo Swanson behind him. Oscar Bilbao third. He should get ahead in the second 50. But a good race from the Swedes. But now it's Oscar Bilbao from Great Britain. He's going to be the victor here. 1 minute 4 seconds and 92 hundredths of a second. Alex Glader from Sweden beat Hugo Swanson, and he's going to be the one to advance. Boris Minkowski from Finland fourth, just ahead of Darius Koman from Romania. That was the last heat of 100 meters breaststroke boys. These are the results. Now let's see who are the swimmers who qualified for the semi-final. We shall see the semi-final in the evening. You can see a queue next to the time of the qualified swimmers. The last one to advance is the Swiss, Elise Lamont. What we've already seen today is 50 meters freestyle boys, 100 meters backstroke girls, and just now 100 meters breaststroke boys. Ahead of us still 4 individual events: 200 meters medley girls, 100 meters butterfly boys, 100 meters breaststroke girls, and 200 meters freestyle boys. We shall end the morning session with a relay of 4x100 meters medley mixed relays with 2 boys and 2 girls. Now we are awaiting the first heat of a total number of 5 for the 200 meters medley. The qualification system for semifinals and finals are that only one swimmer per National Olympic Committee can advance. This is the fan zone right next to Plaváreň Šťavničky, where all the fans can watch the big screen. Seems that we'll have a little bit of a technical break here before we commence the next event, event number 3, 200 meters medley. In the meantime, I can try to remind you what happened in 400 meters medley. That was the first event that gave out medals on Monday, the very first event of the European Youth Olympic Festival, where we had our very first 3 medalists. The bronze went to Germany thanks to Nolle Benkler, the silver to Martine Damborg from Denmark, and the first gold medalist here was Tamara Elekes from Hungary. Her winning time, 4 minutes 52 seconds, 69 100ths of a second.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was some window to the history of the EYOF for my colleague Tomáš. It was amazing for the Slovakian spectators. Thank you so much. Now it's the time to welcome the first heat.
The first heat of 200 meters individual medley girls on the starting deck. We shall see 5 swimmers here. In lane 2, Catarina Andrade Franco from Portugal. Lane 3, Rita Santos from Portugal. Lane 4, Anna Kriska from Serbia. Lane 5, for her second start of the day, Kiana Korca from Great Britain. And in lane 6, Teresa Verjas Bariu from Andorra. Of course, medley, always one of the more entertaining events. 200-meter medley consists of 50-meter fly, 50-meter backs, 50-meter breaststroke, and 50-meter freestyle. We see a really fast fly leg from the swimmer from Portugal, Catarina Andrade Franco, 30.99. Now the backstroke. Kiana Korca in the lead. Catarina Andrade Franco went to the 4th place after she was leading in the first leg. It seems that the Croatian is the best one in breaststroke. She should be the one to turn first into the last 50-meter freestyle leg. My apologies to Anna Kriska. She's not a Croatian, she's a Serb. But she's the first one. 1 minute 56 seconds and 78 100ths of a second. Here with Kiana Korca from Great Britain. Anna Kriska will win in heat number 1. Her time 2 minutes 31 seconds and 64 100ths of a second.
Heat number 1, we have the winner in lane number 4, Anna Kriska from Serbia. The time of 2 minutes 51 seconds from 64.
Prvé oslovenie súťaže o polové preteky zvíťazila reprezentantka Srbska Anna Kriska s časom minúty 31,64.
That was the first heat. 4 more to go. These are the official results.
On the scoreboard now you can see the official results of the heat number.
Soon we shall introduce the lineup of heat number 2.
We will prepare the heat number 2.
Here it is in lane 1, Aviva Holensky from Austria. Lane 2 unoccupied. Lane 3, Lea Grožajová from Slovakia. Lane 4, Andrea Davidovic from Serbia. Lane 5, Zuzana Denisjevic from Poland. Lane 6, Zara Podžavník from Slovenia. And lane 8, Edith Ervasti from Finland. everyone from Banská Bystrica. Surely watching lane number 3, Lea Grožajová representing Slovakia here in the second heat of 200 meters individual medley girls. Fastest reaction from Andrea Davidovic in lane number 4. But so far, a great butterfly from Zuzana Denisiewicz from Poland. Now the fly to back turn. Zuzana Denisiewicz, 31.43, half a second lead, then Andrea Davidovic and Lea Grožajová. Zuzana Denisiewicz continues with the solid performance in the backstroke. But just a little bit ahead now, Andrea Davidovic, the first one to turn. Then the pole. Then in lane 6, Zara Podžavník, swimmer from Slovenia. Now the breaststroke. It's often said that this is the most important leg in a medley, and it seems that Andrea Davidovic is the best breaststroker here. She's the first, then Zuzana Denisiewicz, and third Zara Podžavník. Lea Grožajová fourth. The order is still the same. Zara Podžavník in lane number 6 is trying to claim the second place in this heat, but Zuzana Denisiewicz from Poland is still defending. Victory for Andrea Davidovic, 2:23.11. Second place for Zara Podžavník, 2:25.03. Zuzana Denisiewicz third, 2:26.98. Andrea Davidovic obviously satisfied with her result. It should be her new personal best record by almost 2 seconds. Her submitted time 2:24.97. These are the official results. Davidovic, Podžavník, Denisiewicz, Grožajová, Holinsky and Ervasti. And we are ready for heat number 3. The first one from the seeded heats. In lane 1 we'll see Alma Glassman from Israel. Lane 2, Claudia Muñoz Becerra from Spain. Lane 3, Elisa Diamandescu from Romania. Next to her, her colleague Ana Maria Sibisanu. So a competition between the two of them, a direct competition. And we will see who can claim the semi-final spot. In lane 5, Alice Bonini, great swimmer from Italy. Lane 6, Maria Zafiratu from Greece. Next to her, Katerini Chroni, also Greece, so another direct fight for the semi-final spot. And in lane 8, Natalia Zapotocká from the Czech Republic, closest to the camera. Alice Bonini, great first 50. We saw her on Monday in 200 meters fly. Now the backstroke. Lanes 2 and 7 getting a little bit closer to Alice Bonini. That's Claudia Munoz Becerra and Katerini Chroni from Greece. Alice Bonini still calmly in the lead. 1:06.20, Katerini Chroni second, Claudia Munoz Becerra third. And now the breaststroke. Alice Bonini still a clear lead, but seems that Katerini Chroni is a solid breaststroker. The middle lanes are catching up. That's Maria Zafiratu in lane 6. And the two Romanians in lanes 3 and 4. Still a strong race from Claudia Munoz Becerra in lane number 2. Alice Bonini first. Alice Bonini should win here. She's the only Italian swimmer in the 200-meter medley girls, so she should be in the semi-final as of now. And a great finish from Anna Maria Sibisanu in lane number 4, 2:23.76. Also her should be in the semi-final. Third place for Maria Zafiratu, 2:24.05. Also another possible semi-finalist. The Spaniard fourth, Claudia Munoz Becerra, then Katerini Chroni, Eliza Diamandescu, Natalia Zapotocká and Alma Glassman. Two more heats ahead of us. We shall see 13 more swimmers. In heat number 4, it's these 6. In lane 1, Olivia Glinska from Poland. In lane 2, Nia Gardej from Slovenia. Lane 3, Roxolana Sulejmanova from Ukraine. Lane 4, Tamara Elekeš, the winner of the 400 on your screen. Lane 5, Nolle Benkler, the bronze medalist from the 400. And lane 7, Marta Felkel from Austria. Tamara Elekeš is the owner of the second fastest submitted time, 2 minutes 18 seconds and 25 hundredths of a second. She swam that time in Kaposvár in June at the Hungarian Youth Championships, where she placed second. And she's one of the candidates for a medal here at Banská Bystrica at the European Youth Olympic Festival 2022. So far, a strong performance from the Ukrainian Roxolana Sulejmanova in lane number 3 in the dark cap. Tamara Elekeš is catching up a little bit. Nolle Benkler third. .60 meters to go. Roxolana Sulejmanova in the lead. Tamara Elekeš behind her. Good breaststroke leg from Nia Gardej from Slovenia. She's a breaststroke specialist. We saw her in the 200 yesterday. Now let's see what can Nolle Benkler do in freestyle. She should be strong here in lane number 5. Right now, a fight for the first place between Tamara Elekeš and Roxolana Sulejmanova. Seems that Tamara Elekesh should claim the victory here. 2:22.03. Roxolana Sulejmanova 2:22.56 and Nola Benkler 2:22.87. And let's get ready for the last heat of 200 medley. 7 swimmers are getting ready on the starting deck. These are the official results from the previous heat, and now let's see the starting lineup of heat number 5 out of 5. In lane 1, Goda Trunciskaite from Lithuania. Lane 2, Estea Tonra Nolgan from Spain. Lane 3, empty. Lane 4, Phoebe Cooper from Great Britain. Lane 5, Beli Sakar from Turkey. Lane 6, Martine Damborg from Denmark. Lane 7, Sara Dimo from Belgium. And Vite Gelasite from Lithuania in lane number 8. That's a really strong heat. The biggest favorite, Phoebe Cooper, in lane number 4. Phoebe Cooper is the fastest submitted swimmer. Her personal best 2:15.92 from the European Junior Championship in Otopeni. She placed 5th in the final there. We saw her yesterday in the relay 4x100 meters freestyle girls. I believe she swam in the first leg and she did great there. Now definitely the first one in 50 meters fly, 29.01, the only swimmer of all the swimmers in 200 meters medley to get under 30 seconds in the first leg. Second place for Martine Damborg. Martine already has a medal here from European Youth Olympic Festival. She placed second in the 400, 4:54.82. We saw the other 2 medalists in the previous heat. Phoebe Cooper was 4th in that race, but now she's in the lead. She was checking her left side after the turn to make sure where the competitors are. She's in the lead. The Spaniard Estea Tonra Nolgan second in lane number 2 in the blue cap. She wasn't happy with her performance in 200 meters backstroke, where she was beaten by her teammate. Let's see if she can advance in medley. Right now it's a solo race for Phoebe Cooper. 1.5 second lead. Then Sakar Beliz from Turkey. And then fight for the 3rd place. That's the Spaniard, the Dane. And in 5th place it was Sara Dimo from Belgium, also a finalist here in Banská Bystrica. Phoebe Cooper is going to win 2:19.07. Sakar Beliz also a great showing in the heats, 2:20.11. 3rd place to Sara Dimo of Belgium. The great last 50 to 21.96. That should be her new personal best record. Martine Damborg, 4th place. But even that should be enough for the semi-final. And I already know it is. Martine Damborg will be 8th. Phoebe Cooper, the absolute fastest time. But first, let's see the results of this heat. Cooper, Sakar, Dimo, Damborg, Tonrat, Nolgan, Gelasite and Trunciskaite. And now the qualified swimmers for the afternoon semi-final of 200 meters individual medley girls. Here they are.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time to welcome the next two 100 meters butterfly boys. We will see together 4 heats now in the started heat number 1.
24. disciplínou v poradí je 100 metrov motýli chlapci.
Now event number 24, 100 meters butterfly boys. 4 heats there. In heat number 1, Tommy Silander from Finland, lane 2 Rodrigo Rodriguez from Portugal, lane 3 Ian Diorio from Switzerland, lane 4 Rodrigo Pereira from Portugal, lane 5 Tuncer Berk Ertuerk from Turkey, lane 6 Elise Alexeyev from Latvia, lane 7 Yason Routolas from Greece, and lane 8 Nikita Kazarevsky from Estonia. So 2 pool lengths of 100-meter butterfly. Rodrigo Pereira 26.80. That's a very quick start considering he's a swimmer from the first heat. But he wants to fight for the chance to show his skills in the semi-final. You can see that he's breathing to his right side now. He's already checking for the finish. And last 15 meters for Ian Diorio from Switzerland. He's going to be first. 58.13. Rodrigo Pereira second. 58.16. Fortunately, Tommy Silander from Finland was disqualified in lane number 1. The official results here. And now let's get to heat number 2. Here we see Connor Fitzgerald in lane number 1. Itai Rosenfeld in lane number 3. Fitzgerald from Ireland, Rosenfeld from Israel. Lane 4, Ivan Kharbarchuk from Ukraine. Lane 5, Lukas Edl from Austria. Lane 7, Alessandro Ragaini from Italy. And lane 7, Javier Lopez Guillen from Spain. Ivan Kharbarchuk from Ukraine in lane number 4. The biggest favorite in heat number 2. His personal best from the Winter Junior Championship of Ukraine, 51.11. In lane number 6, we see Alessandro Ragaini from Italy, one of the multi-medalists here in Banská Bystrica. He's already won 2 gold medals and 1 silver. But now it looks like a solid race from Ivan Kharbarchuk from Ukraine, 54.86, first one to break 55 seconds. Lukas Edl 55.43 and Alessandro Ragaini third, 56.81. Ragaini is the only Italian here in 100 meters fly. There's going to be one more swimmer from Ukraine. That's the winner of the 200, Mykola Kotenko. This is the lineup of heat number 3. In lane 1, Sascha Macht from Germany, finalist from the 200 meters IM. Lane 3, Ondřej Slavík from the Czech Republic. Lane 4, Zoltán Bagi from Hungary, the bronze medalist from 100 meters freestyle. Lane 5, Jan Břoska from Poland. Lane 6, Blažej Paškovský from Poland. And lane 8, closest to our camera, Matej Martinovic from Slovakia. Fastest reaction from Jan Břoska from Poland. His starts are always very quick. He's also the fastest one here. A very slow start from Zoltán Bagi. Not sure if he's just saving his energy for another event or something went wrong. Ondřej Slavík from the Czech Republic, the first one on the first 50, 26:10. Matej Martinovic was the second one there. So far, Ondřej Slavík in the lead, but other swimmers were getting very close to him. Ondřej Slavík in the blue cap, the winner in heat number 3, 56.37. Matej Martinovic from Slovakia, 57.23, and Blažej Paškovský from Poland, 57.25. Jan Břoska fourth, but we already know that he can't advance since Blažej Paškovský was 1300ths of a second faster. Now we see both Polish swimmers. They swam in lanes 5 and 6 next to each other, so they definitely knew how they were doing during the whole race. These are the official results, and ahead of us the last heat. This is the start list. In lane 1, Benedek Viktor Toth from Hungary. Lane 2, Can Koromlu from Turkey. Lane 3, Birnir Freyr Halfdan from Iceland. Lane 4, Etan Dumenil from France. Lane 5, Daniel Derevtsov from Israel. Lane 6, Stefan Kravik from Great Britain. Lane 7, aforementioned Mikola Kotěnko, the winner of the 200. And lane 8, Abdurrahman Rustamov from Azerbaijan. I'm very interested what can Mikola Kotěnko do in the 100. We see him in lane number 7, the second lane from the left side. 100 meters fly is much quicker than the 200, but he had a solid first 50. He's turning second. He should probably dominate in the second half, since he has the endurance for the 200. The first one to turn was Daniel Derevtsov from Israel, still in the lead now, in lane number 5. Abdurrahman Rustamov in lane number 8 from Azerbaijan, looking solid in lane number 8. And now it's lane number 4, Etan Dumenil from France, 55.82. After all, he's the biggest favorite, quite a clear favorite to win the gold medal here in 100 meters fly. He's first in the 4th heat, then Daniel Derevtsov, Stefan Kravik and Mikola Kotěnko. The official results of the last heat here. And now let's check for the swimmers that qualified for the final, or semi-final, excuse me. Ivan Charabarchuk, the fastest one, 54.86. That's unfortunate for Mikola Kotěnko. This was his only swim of 100 meters fly. We shall see. You saw all the other qualified swimmers on your screens. And now we shall move on to the next event. That is girls 100 meters breaststroke.
disciplínou 100 metrov prsia dievčatá. V tejto disciplíne uvidíme spolu 4 osnovy a prvá z nich je už pripravená na štartové kročenie.
So this is the first heat. Of 100-meter breast. From lane 1, Rita Santos from Portugal. Lane 2, Sara Jankovsky, North Macedonia. Lane 3, Lamia Čaušević from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Lane 4, Pinar Donmes from Turkey. Lane 5, Sabina Špáníková. And lane 6, Simona Ciesarová. The two Slovakian swimmers. And in lane 7, Macy Brown from Great Britain. Sabina Špáníková doing great. 34-27. She's the finalist of the 200 meters breaststroke. She probably wants to do the same in half the distance. She should win the first heat. Sabina Špáníková on your screen. Next to her, Pinar Donmes from Turkey. And the Slovak is the first. 1:13.22. The Turk 1:13.43. Third place for Simona Ciesarová. The second swimmer from Slovakia. Simona's time 1 minute, 15 seconds and 37 hundredths of a second. Official results here. But we shall see 24 more swimmers in 100 meters breaststroke girls. These 8 in heat number 2. In lane 1, Mirik Uygun from Turkey. Lane 2, Roxolana Suleimanova from Ukraine. Lane 3, the finalist of the 200, Borbala Maria Šoš. Lane 4, Havana Cueto Cabrera from Switzerland. In lane 5, Karile Alisauskaite from Lithuania. Lane 6, Egle Salu from Estonia. And then 2 Czech swimmers in lane 7 and 8, Anna Štávová and Natálie Zápodocká. Natálie Zápodocká already swam the 200-meter individual medley race just a few minutes ago. Now in the second heat, the first 50, Egle Salu 34.12, Karile Alisauskaite 34.21, and Havana Cueto Cabrera 34.26. She should be the favorite here in heat number 2. Swimmer from Switzerland. She was the 7th in 200 meters breaststroke. Her personal best 1 minute, 10 seconds and 75 hundredths of a second from the semi-final of the European Junior Championship this year. She's going to be a little bit slower here, but she should get to the semi-final. Havana Cueto Cabrera 1:12.58, then Egle Salu and Karile Alisauskaite. Only 16 available lanes in the semi-final, 1 per nation. The Estonian should have the spot reserved already. Ivona Cueto Cabrera needs to wait for Selina Miller. We shall see her in the last heat, but before that, heat number 3. In lane 1, Enya Stanescu from Austria. Lane 2, Goda Stancikaite from Lithuania. Lane 3, Lena Ludwig from Germany. Lena Ludwig is the bronze medalist from the 200. Lane 4, Lucrezia Mancini from Italy. Lane 5, Lucia Principi from Italy. Lane 6, Mabley Collier from Great Britain. Lane 7, Marisa Geder from Austria. And lane 8, Rialina Chiala from Finland. Lucrezia Mancini in lane number 4. The second fastest submitted swimmer here in Banská Bystrica. Her personal best from Italian Riccione, 1 minute 10 seconds and 18/100ths of a second. But next to her is Lucia Principi, the winner and gold medalist from the 200. Only one of them can advance. It's going to be the swimmer who's the first to touch the wall at the end of the race. A better start from Lucia Principi. Goda Stancikaite in lane number 2 from Lithuania, looking great. Team Lithuania, really strong showing so far during the first 3 competition days. Now it looks that Lucia Principi is going to be in the semi-final of the 100-meter breaststroke race. Her time 1 minute 11 seconds and 89/100ths of a second. The Lithuanian 1 minute 12 seconds and 72/100ths of a second. Third place for Marisa Geder. And her time 1 minute 13 seconds and 23/100ths of a second. Official results of the third heat. And now heat number 4. This is the starting lineup. In lane 1, Adèle Lechaud from France. Lane 2, Anna Bonecka from Poland. Lane 3, Nayara Pineda Lopez from Spain. Lane 4, Jimena Ruiz Sanchez from Spain. Lane 5, Anna Šumegi from Hungary. Lane 6, Brigitta Vaz from Romania. Lane 7, Selina Miller from Switzerland. And lane 8, Melina Kyriaki-Beka from Cyprus. The 2 Spaniards in the last heat. Jimena Ruiz Sanchez in the orange swimsuit, the biggest favorite here. The last heat has started. The biggest favorite in lane number 4, Jimena Ruiz Sanchez. The only swimmer with the personal best faster than 1 minute 10 seconds. Her time from Madrid, 1 minute 9 seconds and 44/100ths of a second. The first 50, Nayara Pineda Lopez, actually the faster one here. A beautiful competition, beautiful race. Nayara Pineda Lopez still a little bit ahead, but Jimena Ruiz Sanchez in lane number 4 is lengthening her stroke. Who's going to be the first one to touch the wall? Lane 3 still a little bit ahead. Nayara Pineda Lopez the first, 1 minute 10 seconds and 88/100ths of a second. The biggest favorite for the gold medal, Jimena Ruiz Sanchez, will remain in the heats with the time 1 minute 10 seconds and 98/100ths of a second. What a beautiful race from the 2 swimmers from Spain. This is the winner, Nayara Pineda Lopez. Of course, we will need to wait for the confirmation of the results. They are not official yet. The turn inspectors had something to report, so we shall wait and see if it turns out to be nothing or if it's a possible disqualification. Nobody would have wanted that, but of course it is possible. The main tribune of Plavaren Šťavničky in sport part swimming. We had a beautiful atmosphere here yesterday during the finals. And the results are official. Unfortunately, one disqualification. The Polish swimmer Anna Bonecká was disqualified. She swam in lane number 2. But everything else in order. These are the qualified swimmers for the semi-final. Nayara Binana Lopez with the fastest time. Sabina Španíková from Slovakia also advancing to the happiness of all the fans from the hosting country. Last one to qualify is the Ukrainian. Who swam in heat number 2, Roxolana Sulejmanová. Another event, event number 26, the last individual race we shall see in the morning session. There are 5 heats. This is heat number 1. In lane 3, Albert Hmelkevis from Latvia. Lane 4, Alex Stoinov from Bulgaria. And lane 5, Ilya Alimov from Estonia. The European Youth Olympic Festival record from Tbilisi, Georgia. The European Youth Olympic Festival in 2015 by Alexei Santsov, 1 minute 49 seconds and 21 hundredths of a second. In the last heat we shall see Felipe Bertone, the most successful swimmer here yet, and he submitted time 1 minute 49 seconds and 75 hundredths of a second. So just half a second behind the EYOF record. Felipe Bertone in great form here in Banská Bystrica. Hopefully we shall see an attack. Felipe already broke one record with his teammates from the Italian 4x100 meter freestyle relay. It was yesterday, the last event of the day, and it was truly a highlight. Hopefully we shall see something similar today, either from Felipe Bertone or from the relays again. But now back into the pool. In the first heat, victory for Alex Stoinov. He got it under 2 minutes, 1 minute 59 seconds and 38 hundredths of a second. Should be the first time Bulgarian broke the 2 minute mark. Now let's see heat number 2. The starting lineup here, we shall see 2 swimmers from Slovakia. Martin Kubica, the best junior freestyler. He had a great showing yesterday in the relay. And next to him in lane number 6 is Tomáš Oliver. They will be joined by Jogis Kennert from Estonia in lane 1. In lane 2, Nick Peterlin from Slovenia. Lane 3, Henry Gray from Great Britain. Lane 4, Kalle Pesala on your screen, representing Finland. And in lane 7, Emir Khatanay Solvason from Iceland. Great start from Martin Kubica. If I'm not mistaken, his main event is 100 meters freestyle. So he can obviously swim fast, but 200 meters are not such a short distance. Let's see if he can hold on. He was definitely the first one on the first 50. Tomáš Oliver was second. It's beautiful to see the Slovaks so motivated when they are the hosting country. "100 meters to go. Martin Kubica still ahead. A great turn and underwater from Tomáš Oliver in lane number 6. The swimmer from Iceland in lane number 7 is holding on to the Slovaks. Martin Kubica on your screen. Turn to the last 50. He's still in the lead, more than a second ahead of Tomáš Oliver. Henry Gray is trying to get to second place in lane number 3. He has the fastest frequency right now of all the swimmers. Shall Martin Kubica defend the first place? It's going to be tight. Martin Kubica, 1 minute 56 seconds and 79 100ths of a second. 200ths of a second behind him is Henry Gray. The third place for the swimmer from Iceland, Emir Khatanay Solvason. Tomáš Oliver in the fourth place, but even he broke the 2-minute mark. And he created his new personal best record. 1:59.17. Martin Kubica also a new personal best by about 30 hundredths of a second. And he's the winner in heat number 2. Now let's get to the seeded heats. In heat number 3, we shall see these 8 swimmers. Javier Lopez Guillen in lane 1. In lane 2, Emir Batur Albayrak from Turkey. Lane 3, Andreas Sigvaldsen from Norway. Lane 4, Tolga Temiz, the winner of the 400 from Turkey. Lane 5, Vlaho Nenadic from Croatia. Lane 6, Akos Horvat from Hungary. Lane 7, Vorvran Benkovic from Slovenia. And lane 8, Stamatios Diakopoulos from Greece. Tolga Temiz in lane number 4 from Turkey was the very first gold medalist among boys here in Banská Bystrica across all sports. He won the 400 freestyle race on Monday in an exciting finish with Felipe Bertone, and he became the first EYOF 2022 champion. Tolga Temiz is accompanied by his father, who traveled all the way from Turkey to Banská Bystrica just to be with his son. They are together on all the races where Tolga Temiz swims. So hello to his father if he's listening. 100 meters to go. The first place right now for Andreas Sigvaldsen in lane number 3, 54.97. Fast start from the Norwegian. Last turn, Andreas Sigvaldsen still first, 1:23.85. A really strong showing from him. Second place right now is Tolga Temis in lane number 4. And third, Vlaho Nenadic of Croatia. Andreas Sigvaldsen, what a swim in heats. The winner of heat number 3, 1:52.14. A new personal best by a lot. There will be one more Norwegian swimmer in the last heat, but this time 1:52.14 should definitely mean a qualification to the semi-final. Tolga Temis second, 1:54.55. Emir Batur Albayrak, 1:55.72. Akos Horvat fourth, then Vlaho Nenadic, Borvran Benkovic, Stamatios Dakopoulos and Javier Lopez Guillen. Now heat number 4, the one before the last one. In lane 1, Hunor Kvacheres from Hungary. Lane 2, Stefan Michalake from Romania. Lane 3, Jake Hutchinson from Great Britain. Lane 4, Nicolas Kastea from Denmark. Lane 5, Mikolaj Filipiak from Poland. Lane 6, Ognian Filipovic from Serbia. Lane 7, Daniel Rabinovich from Israel. And lane 8, Nandor Nať from Romania. Some interesting swimmers here as well. In lane 1, that's Hunor Kvacheres. He had a great performance at the 1500-meter freestyle race. He was third and was fighting for the gold medal for quite some time until Felipe Bertone and Emir Batur Albayrak got away from him. In lane 4, that's Nicolas Castella from Denmark, turning first, now in the lead. That is the winner of 100 meters freestyle yesterday. And again, the favorite here. Maybe not the biggest favorite, but definitely a favorite for one of the medals. His personal best from Danish Open, 1:50.44. Starting really fast. 53.85. Nicolas Castella controlling the race so far, but the rest of the field is not far behind. Definitely a great second half by Mikolaj Filipiak from Poland with the white cap in lane number 5. He's going to win here. 1:53.95. Ognian Filipovic. 1:54.09, Stefan Michalake, 1:54.99. Nicolas Castella had a really slow second half of the race. His time 1 minute 55 seconds and 63/100ths of a second. There's no other swimmer from Denmark, so this time should be enough for the semi-final. Stefan Michalake, the faster one of the Romanians, Nandor Nať, was 6th here. And now the last heat. Last heat of any of the individual events we shall see this morning. In lane 1, Kostas Vaitsiunas from Lithuania. Lane 2, Marti Rosal-Diaz from Spain. Lane 3, Kristupas Trepotska from Lithuania. Lane 4, the favorite, Filippo Bertone from Italy. Here he is. Lane 5, Alexander Shalonda. Lane 6, Simon Reinke from Germany. Lane 7, Alex Nurminen from Finland. And lane 8, Sander Kjær Sorensen from Norway. So Filippo Bertone here in lane number 4. Yesterday he was part of the Italian relay 4x100 meters freestyle boys, together with Lorenzo Ballarati, Alessandro Ragaini and Davide Passafaro. They broke the European Youth Olympic Festival record. Filippo Bertone posted a time of 50.72 with the relay start, which is really fast considering Filippo is a great swimmer even in the long races. That should just mean that he'll have a great 200 meters freestyle race. But now ahead, lane number 6, Simon Reinke from Germany. 55.56. So this heat is much slower than the last one, but that was Nicolas Castella, and he absolutely slowed down in the second half by a huge margin and didn't even win the last heat. Now it looks that Simon Reinke is still in the lead. Behind him is Alexander Shalonda, Filippo Bertone third. All three swimmers should advance if they finish like this. It's the others who need to try their best to qualify. These three have it almost secure, I dare to say. Reinke 153.47, Bertone 154.58. And third, Alexander Shalonda from France, 1 minute 54 seconds and 99/100ths of a second. This is the result of the last heat. And now let's see the summary results and the qualified swimmers. Andreas Sigvaldsen, the fastest, 152.14 from the third heat. A great race by him. Martin Kubica also qualified, swimmer from Slovakia. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Borvran Benkovic and Imar Chatenay Solvason in the reserves. Here's the rest of the results. And slowly but surely, we shall move on to the last race of the morning session. That's the relay 4x100 meters medley. It's a mixed relay of boys and girls. We've already seen one on day 2. That was the freestyle race. There we saw a victory by Team Italy, then Team Lithuania, and third place for Germany. But before we get to the final, the teams must qualify first. It's not going to be easy. There are 3 heats, 23 different teams, and only 8 spots in the final. So the mixed relay 4x100 meters medley. In each team there shall be 2 girls and 2 boys, but it's up to the team leaders who submit the application in which order the swimmers shall swim. In medley races, the usual strategy is to put the girls on the fly and the freestyle, since the differences between the genders aren't so big in fly and freestyle. They are much bigger in the 2 slowest strokes, backstroke and breaststroke. But it's not always the case, since the teams here at the European Youth Olympic Festival are usually quite small. And if you have an exceptional swimmer in one of the styles, you need to put him or her there to gain valuable seconds and all the advantages you can get. This is heat 1. They're getting ready. In lane 2, that's Team Ukraine. Lane 3, Team Great Britain. Lane 4, Team Serbia. Lane 5, Team Italy. Lane 6, Team Austria. Lane 7, Team Germany. And lane 8, Team Lithuania. This could be the fastest heat. The favorites here probably Team Great Britain in lane number 3, Team Italy in lane 5, and Team Germany in lane number 7. For Germany on the backstroke leg, Vincent Pasek. He should be the fastest one here. Jacopo Barbotti and Oscar Dotz will definitely be also quick. There's one girl, Luka Jovanovic. Excuse me, I read the wrong line. It's for Team Austria, Elena first. So the first heat of 4x100 meter medley relay. Great start for lane number 7. Just as we expected, Vincent Pasek for Germany. Jacopo Barbotti for Italy in lane number 5. Also really quick. The first turn, Vincent Pasek first, 27.20. Barbotti second, 27.58. And Dotz for Great Britain third, 28.95. Another great race we shall see in the breaststroke leg. There's Oscar Bilbao for Great Britain and Emilian Hollang for Germany. Amazing breaststrokers. Germany will be first, then Italy. Great Britain third. Let's see what can Oscar Bilbao do. For Italy, it's Lucia Principi. This is her on your screen, the winner of the 200 breaststroke and the favorite now for the 100. Emilian Hollang for Germany in the lead. The first one to turn to the second 50. Oscar Bilbao, the champion in 200 meters breaststroke, second for Team Great Britain. Team Italy still third. For Germany, in the butterfly leg, Yara Riefstahl. For Great Britain, it's Sky Carter, and Italy have Alessandro Ragaini there. So let's watch lane number 5. If Alessandro can catch up to the girls in the butterfly leg. Germany, Great Britain, Italy. Fourth place, Lithuania. Then Serbia. Then Team Austria and Team Ukraine. Yara Riefstahl in the lead. A fast first 50 from Sky Carter of Great Britain. And Alessandro Ragaini from Italy is closing in, but he still has far to go. I don't think he'll catch up to Germany. Maybe not even Great Britain. Britain have Phoebe Cooper in the last leg, Germany Zara Selimovic, and Italy Sara Paolina Marconi. Germany still first. Italy second, just 400ths of a second ahead of Great Britain. There are some great swimmers in the last leg. Phoebe Cooper is fast, we know that. Sara Paolina Marconi is the semi-finalist of 100 meters freestyle and member of the gold Italian relay from Tuesday. But it's still Team Germany in the lead. Zara Selimovic. Italy second, Great Britain third. Fourth place right now is Team Austria. They have Jakub Hulinger on the last leg, but the girls are really far ahead. He won't have the time to catch up. It will probably be a victory for Team Germany. They should have the qualification for the semifinals secured. Second place, Team Great Britain, and Italy will be closely by third. It's like that, Germany, Great Britain, Italy, then Austria. I believe the first three relays should qualify for the final. Austria must wait. There are definitely at least three strong teams in the next two heats. Then it will be very close. There are about 6 teams who can claim the last 2 spots. I don't dare to guess. These are the official results from the first heat. All handovers were legal. Team Germany first. Team Great Britain, Italy, Austria, Serbia, Lithuania and Ukraine. And now, in a minute, we'll move on to heat number 2. So from lane 1, Team Finland, lane 2, Team Slovenia, lane 3, Team Hungary, lane 4, Team Poland, lane 5, Slovakia, lane 6, Sweden, lane 7, Romania, and lane 8, it will be the Czech Republic. The heat number 2 is probably the slowest one. If we should look for favorites in heat number 2, it would probably be Slovenia, maybe Romania and Sweden. Sweden's ace up their sleeves is Emmy Hallqvist. In the third leg, that is the butterfly. She's definitely the fastest girl in the field. But these are the teams getting ready on the starting deck. Here Team Sweden, next to them Team Romania in lane number 7. They will have Robert Badea on the first leg. He can definitely make some lead for them. It's mostly girls on the backstroke leg. So Robert Badea should be the favorite. In the first 100, here we see him in lane number 7. In lane 4, Blažej Paškovský for Poland. Lane 1, Ilmari Nieminen for Finland. The pole with the fastest first 25 meters. From the girls, so far, lane number 3 for Team Hungary, Dora Sabo, bronze medalist here in Banská Bystrica. Poland first, Romania second, Finland third. As I said, Dora Sabo from Hungary, the fastest from the girls. Then it's a fight between Team Sweden and Team Slovakia. That's Izabela Nilsson and Terezia Horvátova, respectively. This is Blažej Paškovský from Poland. Behind him, Robert Badea in lane number 7. They will be almost equally in the finish line. Now for Poland, Jakub Lenčovský. For Romania, Darius Koman. Third place for Team Finland, they have Konsta Rantasuo in the breaststroke leg. Hungarians started out with 2 girls, now Borbala Maria Sos, finalist from the breaststroke races. And then they have Viktor Benedek Toth and Noel Kish, 2 boys on the last 2 legs, so they might catch up. The same goes for Team Slovenia, Ula Rožič and Nia Gerdej, 2 strong swimmers on the first 2 legs, and then 2 boys, Borvram Benkovic and Leonardo Corrent. So now fight between Romania and Poland. Still about the same, Poland a little bit ahead.
200 meters fast.
Emmy Hellqvist for Sweden now in the water.
Lap time 2 minutes 6 seconds, .01. Second place.
So it's girls on the first 4 places, then some boys trying to catch up. For Hungary, the first boy there, Benedek Viktor Toth, in lane 5. In lane 8 now we see Ondřej Slavík from the Czech Republic. Eva Maria Paraschiev for Romania in the lead. She's gaining on the pole. For Poland, Alicia Rodzevic, but they have Victoria Grajčář on the last leg. She's very fast in the freestyle. For Romania, it's Irina Preda. Sweden third. They have Hugo Swanson in the last leg, so he could possibly catch up to the first 2 places. Fourth, it's Hungary, Noel Kish, another really fast freestyler. So still Team Romania in lane number 7 in the lead. They should hold on, but the boys are catching up in lane number 3. Noel Kish, and for Sweden, that's Hugo Swanson. Noel Kish really fast, he's gonna be second. Sweden probably third. It's going to be victory for Team Romania. 4:05.21, Hungary 4:06.42. Hugo Swanson could manage to catch up to Poland, so third place for Poland. 4 minutes, 8 seconds, 51 hundredths of a second. Sweden fourth. Czech Republic fifth. 6th place for Slovenia, 7th for Slovakia, and 8th for Finland. This heat was slower than the first one, as we expected. So the first 3 places still for Germany, Great Britain and Italy from the first heat. Then, if I'm not mistaken, should be Team Romania and Team Hungary. But don't take my word for that. We must wait for the summary results and the third heat. I expect at least 2 relays to be faster than this heat in the last one. Possibly 3, so let's see. Team Romania could be in the final. Hungary also. I don't think Poland can get there. But let's not get ahead. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So only 8 spots in the final for 8 fastest teams from 8 different nations. There is only 1 relay per National Olympic Committee allowed. And now we shall move on to heat number 3, just as the starting pool deck gets ready. Here, the relay of Team Romania. And here's the starting deck. Heat number 3 is getting ready in color room number 2. The final of the relay shall be at the end of the evening session. It's scheduled for 7:45 p.m. I strongly suggest you come and watch. Relays are always interesting, especially here at the European Youth Olympic Festival Banská Bystrica 2022. So far, 2 gold medals for Team Italy from relays. And 1 gold for Team Lithuania. In the evening we shall learn where the 4th relay medal shall go. It's going to be one of the 23 teams that we see now in the heats of 4x100 meters medley. We've already seen the first 2 heats. Now we are waiting for the 3rd heat to get ready. Let's look at the lineup of the last heat. From lane 1 we shall see Team Israel, then Team Spain, Team Estonia, Team Netherlands, Team France, Team Turkey, Team Switzerland and Team Portugal. Some really fast names here. The French, probably the favorites in heat number 3. We shall see them in lane 5. I'm not sure what to expect from Team Spain and Team Turkey. They would both definitely want it to be in the final. Team Israel has a really strong first leg, Auka Nawel Goldin. And their Finnish woman is Shane Goland. So Israel definitely going to be fast in the first and last leg. Auka Nawel Goldin is definitely the favorite in the first leg. There are 2 more boys that shall compete with him. Team France ready to cheer on their team in lane number 5, the favorites of heat number 3. So in the first leg, let's watch lane number 1, Auka Nawel Goldin for Team Israel. The furthest lane from the camera. He's already first. Solid start from lane number 6, Berakaida Sarkia from Turkey. Israel first, then Turkey, Netherlands, Switzerland. Fastest from the girls is Estea Jumtonrath Nolgen, one of the fastest backstrokers here in Banská Bystrica. But Team Israel first, then Team Netherlands, Team Turkey, and Team Switzerland. Netherlands and Turkey have 2 boys in the breaststroke. For Netherlands, Colin van der Hoef, he's really fast, bronze medalist from the 200. In lane number 6, that's Emir Batur Albayrak. That's not a typical breaststroker, but as we can see, he can do just fine. He's up there with Colin van der Hoef. In lane number 5, Sebastian Caponia catching up. They had Lucine Alar in the first leg. Team Turkey in the lead. Emir Batur Albayrak. On the fly leg, Defne Tanik getting ready. For Netherlands, it's going to be Angelina Roman. Turkey a little bit ahead. Third place right now for Team Spain. That was breaststroke leg from Neil Kadevaj Mikolau. Now Naya Garrido Malvar in the water, specialist for backstroke. Let's see what can Noah Jouge do in lane number 5 for France. It would be a success if he was the first to hand over. They have Alban Kashaw on the last leg. A really strong swimmer, probably the fastest girl in the last leg. Team Turkey in the lead. That's Defne Tanik, but Sebastian Caponia is catching up. He should be the first one to hand off. Team France, Team Turkey, and Team Netherlands. Then Portugal, Spain, Israel and Switzerland. Estonia 8th. Now it's fight between lanes 5 and 6. Alban Kashaw and Jansu Janki. Alban Kashaw does have the faster personal best, but Jansu Janki is holding on against the stronger opponent. Maybe she'll surprise. Team Netherlands third, but we see that in lane number 2, Teo Del Riego Torres already flew over some of the swimmers. I'm not sure if there's enough time for him to catch up to the first 2 teams, who are France and Turkey. Alban Kashaw first for France, 4:05:26. Turkey 4 minutes 6 seconds, and Spain third. Teo Del Riego Torres tried his hardest. It was good enough for a third place. That should be just good enough to squeeze into the final from one of the last positions. We shall know in a minute. I will let you know just as I know the results. The results are official, no disqualifications here. And now we would like to see the summary results. So the qualified teams for the final: Team Germany, Team Great Britain, Team Italy, Team Romania, Team France, Team Turkey, Team Spain, and Team Hungary from the 8th position. So France, Turkey, and Spain from this heat. Team Austria just behind the gates of the final. But these are the 8 teams we shall see in the afternoon or evening, if you want. That's everything from the morning session. We shall see another final session in the evening. The stream starts at 5:55 p.m. The race is exactly at 6 p.m. There will be a lot to watch. We shall see one semi-final, that is 50 meters freestyle. No, excuse me, we shall see more semi-finals. 50 meters freestyle, 100 meters backstroke, 100 meters breaststroke, 200 meters medley, 100 meters butterfly, 100 meters breaststroke, and 200 meters freestyle. Then finals of 200 meters freestyle girls, 200 meters backstroke boys, 100 meters butterfly girls, and 50 meters freestyle boys. So we shall see both the semi-final and final in the evening of the 50-meter freestyle race of boys. And the crowning jewel of the evening session will be the medley 4x100 meters mixed, which we've seen just now. The 8 best teams will be there. We'll be here also, as I said, at 6 p.m. the races. The stream shall begin 5 minutes before that at 5:55 p.m. Have a wonderful day and see you in the evening. Goodbye.